Our real sort of proven effort would be Dundonald, as you mentioned. He's a very big horse. He's nearly 16'2". He's put a lot of weight on over the winter. He was perhaps last year a bit sort of, I don't know, not able to cope with the big occasion particularly well. He had the fortune or misfortune to run at York when he won his Group 3 the same day that Frankel was there, so obviously a massive crowd. And when he went to Doncaster for the Champagne Stakes, it was the day of the St. Leger, and there was many thousands of people there to see Camelot. And so there was quite a lot of pressure, and he'd get into the paddock and get just a little bit edgy to start with. His trip to the Breeders' Cup, I think, may have sort of made a man of him. It was quite an ordeal for a young horse, training on the track, the sort of noise, the whole razzmatazz of American racing. And he seemed to take it extremely well and lost very little weight in the travel there and back.
They get through, Noble 2, and on the extreme outside here comes Balance the Books. Balance the Books late. They come for home though, and it is going to be George Vancouver, George Vancouver, George Vancouver up to win it.
And he, I hope, has matured mentally and physically, and in which case he's a live prospect to be in the first 4, I would say, in the 2,000 guineas. There were some horses that won. There was a couple of Dan Silly's, So Beloved and Magog won 2 divisions of the same maiden race at Salisbury one day.
Furlong, So Beloved though is eating up the ground on the outside together with Greatwood as they race inside the final half. So Beloved comes through strongly to challenge, and So Beloved steps up on his debut and wins nicely. Tarwid second, then came Greatwood and back in 4th. Up towards the final furlong now. Celebrated Talent, Magog, Snoqualmie Chief on the far side, Ictisas and Mumiez down the outside. These 5 are kicked clear now of Shababik, who's gone encouragingly into 6th place, but Magog is picking up stylishly under the whip here, stretching clear in the closing stages. Double for Roger Charlton, this one ridden by Ian Mongan.
Magog is a horse that's bred by Lady Rothschild at Wadson Stud, bred to stay a 1.5 miles. He was immature last year. He can only improve. And So Beloved is a huge horse with a sort of an impressive action. And he looked good when he won. And we then had a disappointing run at Newmarket where he got upset at the start and pulled and ran too free. As long as one can put a line through that, with a rating in the mid-80s, I think he is a horse of potential.